Good morning, Kirkwood. Today is Thursday, October 12th, and I'm Shay. Now, our Pledge of Allegiance. The Environmental Awareness Club is hosting a shoe drive till October 18th. Bring any pair of adult shoes to the Welcome Center for donation. Shoes with holes or tears will not be accepted. The EAC will also be meeting today after school in SC 106. If you are interested in girls wrestling, there will be an informational meeting today after school in the cafeteria. Are you interested in joining mock trial? Come to an informational meeting today during the first block of homeroom in E185. Girls soccer will be meeting today during the first block of homeroom in ET 170. Crew for the Foreigner will be having their first meeting Monday, October 16th after school in the Black Box Theater. Now, here's our guest with some more announcements.
Hi, we're here. This is the girls wrestling team. We're here to promote girls wrestling. We encourage that all girls who want to get stronger and learn some really cool wrestling moves. We have a couple dates where it's just girls in the wrestling room, and if you want to start, we also do Friday workouts in the wrestling room, and we have after-school weightlifting.
If you want to join girls wrestling with just girls for about a week, it's going to be October 30th through November 3rd.
Come join.
Thank you. Good morning, Kirkwood High School. Dr. Harrell with a few things this morning. First off, as you know, we're taking our surveys in homeroom today, so I really appreciate your participation in that with your panorama survey and then your My Sabre survey. So please make an effort to take that in homeroom today. We're looking at awarding the top 3 classes by percentage that participate in those surveys. We'd like to treat that homeroom to donuts. So just encourage you to take those surveys this morning during homeroom. The last thing I have is another brief little lesson. Today I'm going to be talking about scarves, specifically soccer scarves. Now soccer scarves kind of became famous about the 1920s and 1930s and are predominantly popular in soccer culture, dating back to Europe. Obviously soccer matches would be cold, and so fans would wear hats, coats, and a scarf. And originally the scarves consisted maybe of the team's colors. But around the 60s or 70s, they became more popular, and they would have somewhat of an emblem, more designs, more colors. And that was a great way for fans to show their support for their favorite team. And so nowadays you can see soccer scarves at any soccer event and other sporting events and activities. And with that, I will say that we have a teacher on our campus that has several soccer scarves in their classroom. And so I have a little competition. The first person that can tell me who that teacher is and how many soccer scarves they have in their classroom will win a small little prize. And you have to do that in person. So again, the student that can identify the teacher and how many soccer scarves they have in their classroom, come tell me who that is, and I will reward you with a small prize. I hope you guys are having a great week. Tonight is our 7th and 8th grade information night for our incoming 7th and 8th grade students in the future. We hope to have a great turnout. We appreciate the students that were helping for that. And one more plug for wrestling. That is a great sport, so if there's any girls out there that are interested, you will learn a lot about toughness, discipline. It's a great workout. It's great camaraderie. So I highly encourage you to give that a try. Have a great day, Kirkwood. Thank you.
Next, Noah Coletti reported what's happening at the Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court is an important but controversial institution that decides crucial cases often affecting many facets of American life. Last year, they heard many high-profile cases covering everything from civil rights law to voting. This year, lots of important cases are up to be heard, so let's take a look at a few of them. One of the most contentious cases this year will cover firearms. Here's the story. Several years ago, a Texas court issued a restraining order against Zachary Rahimi, who assaulted his girlfriend. Rahimi was later found with several weapons in his house and was arrested because the restraining order barred him from owning them. He is now suing in the case United States v. Rahimi, arguing that his Second Amendment rights were violated. This case could have a big impact on gun control laws, which were already weakened by a Supreme Court ruling last year. Another big topic that will be covered is free speech on social media. In 2 closely related cases, Moody v. NetChoice and NetChoice v. Paxton, the court will decide whether states can force social media companies to stop censoring users and add free speech protections. The companies being targeted are arguing that the state is violating their free speech rights to regulate the content on their sites. This case could have a huge impact on how social media sites are run. The final big case I will mention is Alexander versus South Carolina State Conference of the NAACP. This case involves the political map for South Carolina. This map was drawn to give a political advantage to Republicans. While surprisingly, this is not illegal on its own. The map may also be racially gerrymandered, meaning it suppresses the power of black voters. This case aims to stop that map from going into effect. While these are some of the biggest cases, many other topics will be argued. Topics like disability accommodations, the size of government, and civil rights law will be covered. There is also a chance abortion medicine will be covered if the justices choose to take the case up. Follow this series for updates on all these cases and how they will affect us. Thanks for watching.
Lastly, here's why you should join the cross-country team from Alex Ulrich.
All right, I'm here with
Mason Hellick.
Mason. What would you say to a freshman thinking about joining the cross-country team?
Yeah, so I think a lot of us as 8th graders or middle schoolers going into high school, we have kind of a very inflated sense of self, big egos. I think that cross-country teaches what I think is one of the best lessons in life, and that's humility. There are people around you who will be 10 times faster than you, 10 times stronger than you. There will be someone better than you on this team. You have to acknowledge that when you step into that kind of space, which is why I think, for a freshman, it can be one of the greatest formative experiences of your life, and I recommend that every freshman join cross country.
Thank you. Alex Ulrich, I'm here with
Brendan Quigley.
Brendan. What would you say to somebody who's thinking about joining the cross country team?
I would say you should definitely join. It's a great way to get in shape and be active, and besides the exercise, it's a great way to meet new people.
Thank you. I'm Alex Ulrich. I'm here with
Coach Barton for the cross country team.
Coach. What would you say to somebody who's thinking about joining the cross country team?
I would say, first of all, we have a great supportive community of athletes. So this is a great way to connect with Kirkwood High School and your classmates and other people at your school beyond just being in classes. I think it's a great way to get fit. What's worse than running in a park after school for a couple hours with a group of people? You're outside. It's good for your body, it's good for your brain, it's good for your emotional health. So I think all around, being a part of any sport is a great thing. But I think cross country, everybody participates fully in every event. So it's a great way to be involved and really be an active member of a community.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm currently here with
I'm Felix Dickinson.
Felix. Why should a person join the cross country team?
I feel like it can give you a lot of life lessons. Like I've learned how to be more efficient. I'm more determined to do things I want to do. Yeah.
Thank you. All right. I'm Alex Ulrich. I'm here with
Gabe Robert.
Gabe. Why should one join the cross country team?
It teaches you to work hard, and the community is great.
Thank you.
Be sure to follow our Instagram and TikTok at KHTV Broadcast for more amazing videos. That's all for today, Kirkwood. It's a great day to be a Pioneer.